In my last video on here, I talked about how, just for a laugh, I was attempting to create a new micro-genre called new medieval music, and I had just done a search in a search engine and it had actually found it. That was a few days ago. I've just done the search again and I asked it for an AI overview, and this is what it came up with.
New medieval music, modern genre. New medieval music is a modern, emerging micro-genre that blends medieval-inspired instruments and sounds with contemporary musical styles like electronic music, neo-folk, and fantasy music. It is closely related to Bardcore and tavern wave genres, which became popular in 2020 with medieval remakes of popular songs. Characteristics: hybrid instrumentation. Artists combine historical instruments, for example, tagelharpa, crumhorn, frame drums, Saxon lyre, with modern digital, electric and acoustic elements like synths, dubby electronics and drum machines. Genre fusion. It often merges medieval aesthetics with diverse modern genres, including ambient, darkwave, neo-folk, pop, rock, and various electronic subgenres such as dubstep, drum and bass, and experimental electro. Modern composition. While using medieval sounds and modes, the music consists of modern tunes with roots in current fantasy music and RPG, role-playing game soundtracks, rather than attempting historical accuracy in performance or arrangement. Themes. It often explores themes related to the Dark Ages, mythology, Norse, Germanic, and fantasy narratives, aiming to transport the listener to an elsewhere or elsewhen. Notable artists. One prominent artist actively using and defining the term new medieval is Secret Archives of the Vatican, a project headed by Vince Millet. Their work exemplifies the genre's boundary-pushing nature, incorporating elements like dub bass lines and Kargira throat singing into their medieval-inspired soundscapes. Comparison to related genres. Bardcore tavern wave. This micro-genre specifically focuses on creating medieval-style cover versions of well-known pop and rock songs. Folk metal neo-medieval. The term neo-medieval is also used in the context of certain folk and Viking metal bands, where medieval themes and instruments are integrated into metal music. For example, Raven Hymn. Dungeon synth. This is another niche genre related to fantasy and medieval themes, often utilizing synthesizers to create an atmospheric, lo-fi sound reminiscent of early RPG music.